everyone, I'm Janet Miranda with News and Entertainment. Excited to be here today at the Sustainable New York City Fashion Week event presented by Planet Fashion TV. This luxury boutique exhibition will give you a glimpse of a completely sustainable world featuring sustainable-only technology, travel, lifestyle, food, and fashion. This exhibition is being held at the famous Piers in the heart of New York City, and we get a chance to speak to several of the trailblazing fashion designers from around the world. One of the main highlights from this event is that all of these designers conserve our planet resources by using a sustainable, eco-friendly process and materials in creating their fashion wear and accessories. I'm excited to speak with them about how they design some of these extravagant attires. Francesco Zappi, the Sustainable Development Specialist for the United Nations, is also one of the key speakers here for today's event. There will also be live musical performances from pop rock recording artist Edo Ferragamo and electro-pop dance phenomenon Kendra Black. Be sure to tune in when we get a chance to speak to them. Want to see more on News and Entertainment? Go ahead and check us out at newsandentertainment.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm Janet Miranda. This is News and Entertainment. Hi, Janet Miranda here with News and Entertainment. I'm here with Edo Ferragamo. Edo, how do you say your name for everybody?
Edo Ferragamo.
The way he says it, it makes me, like, it just puts me to shame. Ferragamo. Say it.
Edo Ferragamo.
Ferragamo. You must be from Italy, yes?
I am from Italy, Florence, indeed.
Florence, indeed.
Yeah.
So how long have you been here?
I moved to the States in 2011 when I went to college in Boston.
Yeah.
And then I moved to New York about 5 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're in music. You
Yes.
performed here today.
Yes.
We're at the Sustainable New York Fashion Week, right? Event.
Yes, absolutely.
How did you get this gig?
Through my PR agency.
What's the PR agency name? We want to give them a shout out.
Impact PR.
Impact
Shout out to
PR.
Impact PR.
Yes. And you sang today a song that you wrote?
Yes, I sang an original song, which is actually not out yet. It's called Your Favorite Song, and it's a song that I wrote a few months ago. It's gonna be in my next project.
What is the song about?
It's a song about a very beautiful and special girl named Elizabeth.
Oh, that's so beautiful. It's love.
It's love. Love is in the air.
Love is the inspiration for your music.
Part of it, for sure. I try to get inspiration from many different aspects of my life, and love is one of them. But also a lot of ups and downs and life experiences that we all go through, and they inspire my art a lot.
How long have you been doing music?
I started playing guitar when I was 12 years old. I was inspired by a movie called School of Rock with actor Jack Black, which I loved. And then I remember hearing the sound of the guitar. I got so excited. I picked up a guitar from my mom that she had in the basement, and I started figuring out music, and I started taking lessons. And then music was the reason why I moved to the States, because I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Wow. So you've been playing instruments since you're 12 years old. Is guitar the only musical instrument?
Yeah, guitar is my main instrument. I'm a singer, and I play a little bit of piano, and I play bass. I do production as well. So
they always start so humbly, just by saying, "Yeah, guitar is my only one, and I do this and that and this and that." So congratulations to you about singing today.
Thank you.
How do you feel you did?
I feel great. I had a lot of fun. It was actually my first time performing at a fashion show, so it was a little different and felt very good.
Do you currently live in New York?
I do, yes.
Do you perform around New York, or do you perform?
I perform both in New York. I performed a few times in Los Angeles and in Italy as well, and in Europe. But right now I'm based here. I did my first sold-out show a few weeks ago in New York. I have a few coming up soon. I'm very excited, yeah.
The music that you play, is it all music that you write yourself?
Yes, I have sometimes co-writers I work with, just because I think music is about sharing, and it's about collaborating as well, and I think it's always best to serve the song, and I want to be humble in my music writing. So if I have an idea that I think is great, sometimes I actually like to send this idea or show it to like some friends of mine or some great writers that I respect, and have like different inputs, and then to create the song. But most of the music I do, I write it. Yes.
What is your process like when you create a song? How long does it take? And what is your process? Do you start with anything in
Usually-
particular?
So usually I start with guitar, but really lately it's been a bit all over the place. Sometimes literally I wake up at night with like a melody in my head, and I just try to voice note it and work on it the day after, or some lyric concept, or if I have no particular inspiration, I open Pro Tools and I start like making a beat and then see where it goes from there. So it really changes every time. But I would say majority starts from the guitar.
How has technology changed the way that you do music?
It's a great question, actually. Right now, technology is insane. Like, you can literally do everything. You can produce a full song with orchestra, with a brass section, with percussion, everything just from your laptop, because the softwares are really incredible. They emulate real sound perfectly, and I think it's great. Actually, it gives an opportunity to every young artist trying to produce their records, to do it in an affordable way. And then, of course, if you need to record certain, like a live orchestra, whatever, you can rent studios. But nowadays, you don't have to spend so much money to put a record together. No? And that is really great. Also, in distribution, for example, now distribution is something that is available to everyone. You pay $100 a year, and you can distribute as many songs as you want, which of course makes it more competitive, but also gives an opportunity to everyone who's trying to become an artist, to everyone who's trying to do music. So I'm really, really happy about this.
What genre inspired you to create more music?
So I grew up playing rock. As a kid, I was a rock and roll kind of guy. I did a lot of, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Pink Floyd, all of that stuff. And then when I came to the States, I went to school. I studied jazz and funk and composition. And I had different phases. I also did electronic music. I did it, but now I think my real soul is something that reflects a bit pop and rock, and a little bit of electronic, but I would say pop rock is my style.
As an artist, what is your inspiration? What are you planning to do for the world? What do you want to do with your music?
So I am very sensitive when it comes to our world, the world we live in, and it is very sad to see how in the past years, people were not very conscious about, for example, there's a big consumption of plastic and how you say trash, for example. Left, people didn't really have what's the right word?
Awareness.
Awareness. Thank you for this, and especially for the ocean. I am a big ocean fan. I love sailing and all of that. So I think I'm happy to know that there is more awareness right now, that people are trying to do something about it, and because if you think about it, like 10 years ago, it wasn't even that big of a problem, so people just like throw the garbage on the ocean without thinking of all the consequences that this could create. And right now, I mean, at least I am very careful of this, and I think a lot of people around the world are. There's still a lot of work to be done, but we have to start somewhere.
Are you planning to make some music on these topics?
As a matter of fact, yes. I can't say too much about it, but an NGO.
You can't say too much about it, folks, so shh.
Right now, no, but I will. An NGO that is focused on having cleaner oceans asked me to do a song to dedicate to that. So I'm excited to do that. Yeah.
So you're excited to help the world with your voice and the talents that the universe gave you. What else inspires you? Was there someone that pushed you into music, or was there an artist that you said, I want to be like them? And I know you said that you had some likings to some rock and roll,
yes.
But anybody in particular that you said you wanted to be like when you were a kid?
You mean like who were my idols?
Yes.
Well, definitely growing up, Slash, the guitar player from Guns N' Roses, was a great inspiration of mine. Again, there are so many amazing artists that inspired my life.
What's your favorite song?
In the world? impossible to say. There's always a song for a state of mind, for a mood that you're in. I know, of course, it goes in phases, but sometimes, that's the power of music. Sometimes you are sad, and you might even want to be even more sad. So you listen to a song that enhances those feelings, no?
Yeah.
At least for me, it's all about feelings, no? Or I want to be happy and I want to go and run. I put a song that gives me a lot of energy. So, or if I'm sad and I want to try to cheer up, I'll play a song that is a bit happier and it gives me a good energy. So it's very difficult to say one song because there are so many.
For those people that want to do music but are afraid that it's just too much competition or it's just too hard to make a living,
Yeah.
what would you say to them in the world?
I would say don't treat music as a way to make money. And don't treat music as a way to become famous or let's say money or fame. Do it because you love it. The money, the fame, I assume will come after, but it's definitely something that cannot go around your feelings, That's the first thing. You do it
It's like a relationship.
It's like a relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship with someone just because of, that person might take you somewhere. You want to do it because you love it and because you feel it, and that's the same with music.
This is Ferragamo, Edward Ferragamo. Say your name one more time.
My name is Edo Ferragamo. Thank you very much.
Where can everybody find you?
You can find me on social media, Instagram, Spotify, everywhere.
Yes, high five. And I'm Janet Miranda with News and Entertainment. We are bringing it to you here from Chelsea Piers at the Sustainable Fashion Week event. Stay tuned for more.
Bye-bye.
Hey, if you like that video, go ahead and subscribe below. Go ahead, do it. Come on, I'm waiting for you. Subscribe below so that you can see the breaking news in News and Entertainment.
Please be sure to check us out at News and Entertainment on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, and you can check us out at newsandentertainment.com for all the breaking news in entertainment.